Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd take another look at the workshop and see what was out there, and there is a lot of cool creations to check out today. All of them are being shown in Reforged Eden 2. There is one that is labeled as Reforged Eden 1. I did check it out though. It's totally cool in Reforged Eden 2 as well. So to start with here, we have the MCI F-14 Tomcat by NiWi-AlexM. And wow, this looks really good. The shaping is really done well for the voxel blocks and things like that. This looks really good. Just checking out the hull of the fighter jet here. Yeah, twin thrust on the back. And we got like these pieces here. This is like some landing gear, but I think they're used mostly for decorations, unless there's some kind of creation that this could actually dock to in the back. But I think it's just more like air brakes, quite frankly. I think it's more of a detail thing than anything else. And looking at this cockpit here, 2 seats, and it looks like you got a clone chamber back in there too, which is pretty wild. But yeah, this looks so good. The way this is set up here, you can kind of see spotlight in there, and then you can also see, I believe this deco part. It looks a lot like a turbine, but yeah, I don't think it's a turbine. It's just the deco, like front facing of the of a turbine. Yeah, this looks really good. Top down view on it looks awesome as well. The wings would sweep back on this particular fighter, which is really cool as well. So basically, it can roll the wings out further than this, even if it wanted to, at slower speeds for better fuel efficiency at slower speeds, and then it can sweep its wings back to increase speed and get from point A to point B faster. So yeah, really cool setup here. Just looking at the underside as well. Now we do have a access door down in here. Let's go check this out. Oh yeah, look at this. There's quite a bit of room in here for part upgrades and things like that. In fact, we got quite a few things in here already. So we got our core, some fuel. Looks like, I think that's a Pentaxid tank in there. What is that? Hold on. Oh, that's shield capacitor improved. Why does that look so different? Did the model change on this again? Because I don't recall seeing that part before. It looks like it's potentially a new model, which is again really cool. It looks great. We got a shield charger over here, basic. Again, just a lot of room for more upgrade parts, CPU cores, shield parts, you name it. Now, one thing I don't think it has, but maybe I'm mistaken on that. I'm going to fly through the hall a little bit. So we got a fusion reactor in here for its main power. I think we're going to get to the interior space over there. So I was just kind of looking around to see if it had a warp drive. I don't think it has a warp drive in the ship. The Pentaxid tank. No, actually, the Pentaxid tank's up here. So what is this other part over here then? Oh, that is a fuel tank. Okay. I seen the radiation symbol on there, and for some reason thought it was Pentaxid. That's actually got a little spinny icon on it. See, I think that's legit combat steel block there too. Yeah. Anyway, let's get on the inside here. I don't think I'll adjust the lightings for this because it's one of those things. Hold on, let me find the proper way in. Yeah, I think we just leap up in here. Let me in. There we go. So put away the big old multi-tool, and inside looks like we've got one of the fancy detectors up there, armor locker, O2 clone chamber. Got a passenger. Well, yeah, we definitely have a second seat or passenger seat. Our pilot seat, got a heads-up display over here as well. That's cool. Just trying to read some of that. I can't. I'm in not in God mode at the time, so I'm just kind of walking through as normally you should. And yeah, this looks really cool. Very nice. Here, let me get out. Yeah, it's easy to get in and out of too. You'd think it would be kind of rough, but no, that actually was pretty easy to do. Now, it'd be awesome if we had like some kind of cockpit, you know, where the whole thing would like raise up. Wouldn't that be cool? But We don't have that, but this is that looks great. That looks really, really good. Let's take a look at some numbers on here. So unlock level 25, complexity 2 or size class 2. 75 forward, 15 strafing, 55 lift, 31 reverse, 39 down. 11 fuel tanks, 1 oxygen tank. Does have an advanced detector on it. Does not have any weaponry on it stock. It's set up pretty good though with shields and stuff like that. We're definitely going to have to take a look at the shield strength. It is looking like it's a Core 9 from the 2 quantum processors in there. And then of course it does have the fusion reactor in there as well. CPU wise, it is set, well, okay, so it's all set up to be probably a Core 9 at 26,000, but it's only using 14,000, about 15,000 of that. So you can add the guns you want to it, I think is the whole point. Stock shield on here, 13,017. Does have a lot of P menu options over here. For weapons, radar, cockpit lights, cockpit hats, M, and service hats. Hold on, I'm going to kick those on. See what took place there. Maybe it's possible I missed another access bay, but maybe not. Maybe not. We got this big room down over here. Oh, that looks really cool too. I didn't even notice the color on the bottom here. Yeah, that's just colored blocks, but it almost looks like it's a decal, but it's not, which is really cool. Again, looking at the bottom side of this on how nice that looks too, using some of these newer round blocks over here by the thrusters on the inside and then converting that over there and then more round over here. Yeah, that really looks good. But I think what I did by those P menu options is I opened up this door and probably this door here too. So, yeah, very cool. All right, let's look at the storage. Not of this. We're looking at the storage of the wrong thing. Hold on here. There we are. All right, so we got an ammo controller at 12,500. Then a pentaxid tank and a storage box at 235. So makes sense. And I believe you would probably mount weapons to it on the bottom side of the wings. I think is where you would have, or maybe not. I'm not sure. Obviously, it's definitely set up for some guns, having the ammo, pretty big ammo box and all that. But yeah, you could probably get some. Well, I think they would go on the wings, but maybe you just kind of remove some of this stuff and add some guns. There's a thin block row down in there, and I think if I try to add, well, I don't have an SV block right now, but you can kind of see. Oh yeah, it's solid surface on the top of the wings too. But yeah, anyway, it would work. It would be very easy to add guns to this of your choosing, which is a nice idea as well. So awesome looking build here. Yet again, the shaping is really, really good. Can't complain about anything. I looked at a really cool fighter from last week too. So it's gonna be like a whole fighter collection by a bunch of different authors here. Really about as realistic as you can make them with voxel blocks, which is really, really cool. So again, this is the MCI F-14 Tomcat by NiWi-AlexM. Very, very cool build. All right, I'll power you off. All right, so the next build, it's bigger than I thought it was, and it's amazingly cool. It's this guy over here. This is the Aegis Javelin RE2 by TerraFreak 285. It's so big I didn't want to put it on the landing platform, and I wanted to see it flying in the air. But holy smokes. Now, this is a big one. When I spawn it in, I'll give it away. Oh, I better turn this on, too. Hold on a second. Let's get you powered up. This is a size class 40 creation, so it is a big one. Definitely a big one. And there's a lot to see on this. It is super, super detailed everywhere, but just the whole overall scope of the ship itself, you know, looking at it, some of these angles coming in at you. Wow, this thing is, yeah, this looks great. This looks really, really great here. And obviously this is a Star Citizen replica. Yeah, it's got, oh yeah, look at this. Oh, that's cool. These actually have little. They got pilot seats in them. Yeah, these are like gunner positions that in Star Citizen you would have a player hop in there and actually control the turret with a view screen like this, or well, basically sitting in the turret, shooting at all the bad guys. And this is set up like that too. That looks so cool. That could be like its own little build there. It almost looks like a crazy looking little fighter turret by itself. That is so cool. And yeah, here I'm gonna look at the back in a second here too. I just wanted to get a good look at the top side. There's so much to see on this. Wow. Yeah, let's get over here to the back. Now, another neat, interesting thing too is, and I'm sure this is based on the original, is you do have some asymmetric parts of it. You got a hangar bay on this side. You got your main bridge over on this side, I believe. I believe this is the main bridge. Could have another one. Just looking at all the side areas here, and there's looks like we got some doors getting in along the areas here, and wow, this is really wild here too. It's just, you can see the block depth where you got, like, if you look at each block row as like a separate layer to create a wall surface, this is actually hitting about 4 layers deep going on the sides here, which gives you a lot of room for detail to add in all the stuff that you see the author doing here, the piping and the windows and all the stuff in there. That is really, really cool. So then getting into the back portion of the ship, we've got quite a pack of these, which I think are thruster pods. Obviously, we've got some lift thrusters we're seeing coming out from the bottom there. And I bet you these are going to be some forward thrusters back over here too, or at least appearing to be that way. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Oh, that's neat. Kind of, the author created their own thrusters to match the actual ship a whole lot better here, using some texture lights on the back and some really intricate shaping to create that look. So yeah, a whole lot of forward thrusters there. Wow. I don't know if there's thrusters here. I'm going to fly in one of these. I got to know if there's actual... there's a lot of thrusters in these areas, and obviously I think some xenoblocks going on in here too. So I wouldn't doubt this is actually, that's combat steel. Yeah. Antimatter advanced thrusters here. So yeah, we got some lift thrust. We've got all kinds of thrusters in here, but not forward. At least not on that grouping. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I know it moves. It's probably got the thrusters could be in this area. Oh, look at these too. These angled ones. That's really cool. I'm really digging what the author did here. Obviously, if you just use your straight up thrusters and have them visible, you're going to be locked into exactly what they look like, which does not look like what they do in Star Citizen or on the actual ship model. But this does. Well, I believe it does. I believe it does. I'm not super versed on this particular ship. I do know of it, though. I'm going to have to look at this again. The actual ship here to see how this compares. But it's looking really, really good. Even if it doesn't compare at all, it still looks amazing. Now, I was looking at these, when I first spawned this in, too, I was looking at these areas. And obviously... these are supposed to be nice and smooth angled off, but the game is missing a block to pull that off. And I was like, looking at that, I'm like, is there anything, any block, any part that could be used to create this like a wedged angle going out at a 45? And the answer is no. There really isn't. The only thing you can do is have very, very thick pieces created of several like 45-degree full-size blocks to do that, but then you would have this like 4 times thicker than what it is, and that's the only way to make a smooth angle on it. And basically, there's a weird block or a couple blocks that are kind of like missing from the game to pull this kind of thing off. They're weird-looking blocks. I've seen them in other games, but yeah, this game just does not have those, and that kind of sucks because, yeah, this looks so nice, and I know the author would love to make that nice and smooth and angled the way it's supposed to be. It's just pretty much impossible. Literally, the only way I could possibly foresee doing this, and it probably won't look very good, is to not use blocks at all for these pieces and try to create something out of LCDs. I've seen that before, but it probably won't look right. It probably won't look right even if you tried. But that is the only way I could possibly think of doing that angle over there. But anyway, what an amazing looking ship here. Let's get the top-down view here, too. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. This is a big one, too. This is a lot of work to build, a lot of attention to detail everywhere. Even making these, like, individual, like, turret positions over here looks amazing. So, yeah, kind of looking at this, I mean, some of this stuff, I mean, God, I wish these could work. Can you imagine if you could add, like a rotor or type of swivel piece that you could place under there, and then all the blocks attached to that would actually be their own thing that could independently move based on some settings you give it, and then you could actually run around and fire these guns. Oh, that would be amazing. That would be some next-gen functionality here for a voxel game, I would say. But yeah, amazing looking ship. Anyway, I think I'm gonna come in from the backside over here. So let me adjust the lights, and I'll get out of God mode once I get in there. Now this is a giant creation again. I might miss some areas in it because there's a lot to look at, and it's a busy day. But all right, there we go. Let me I'm gonna adjust the lights a little bit more yet. Let's try about there. See where this works out at. All right. So coming into the back hangar here, looks like we've got a kind of a glass floor. We're seeing some craziness going on in here. That must be something kind of new. I don't recall seeing that effect before. Or am I looking at a particular part? No, that looks like it's a voxel creation. It almost looks like it could be like the shape of the warp drive, but it's not. It's not a warp drive. At least I don't think it is. I'm going to look at that with more depth and get out the multi-tool once I'm down there. So we got a repair bay in here. This is really cool too. Again, glass all around the big CV repair bay. Cool looking boxes, kind of like on racks on the sides of the hangar. Kind of looks like it can raise and lower those boxes up and kind of hold them up in the air, kind of like that. Oh yeah, with the big old crane here doing that. Yeah, again, that looks really cool. An asymmetrically placed crane that would go on probably tracks on the ceiling to get around. Yeah, you can see the track kind of coming across here. Oh yeah, and this would like come down there so it could get to the lower row of boxes. I mean, this was all thought out by the author. I mean, it's just really cool. So what are these? This is something I haven't seen before. They're like the old school Pentaxid tank, but they're not Pentaxid tanks. They're deco things or something. What is that? Man, every week there's something new, and you got to give credit to the Reforged Eden developers. They're on it. I mean, just new stuff all the time. And this actually looks better than the old Pentaxid tank. I don't remember seeing all this stuff. This part looks kind of familiar here, but it does look like it was reskinned. Maybe that's the deal with it. Maybe it is the original Pentaxid tank. It's just got a new skin on it, which looks better, actually. It looks, you know, no longer like a purple Pentaxid tank. So, over here, I don't know. Placeholders for some constructors, I'm guessing. Kind of almost looks like some open hangar showers, but I don't think that's the case. I think you could definitely fit some constructors or deconstructors in there. Climb up over here a second. Oh, no, it looks like we got our production up over here, actually. So maybe that's for some other parts. There's a lot of parts that will fit there. Cool looking LCD for the ammo. Oh yeah, it looks like this scrolls up and down over there like it's a fancy like phone display or something like that. That's cool. I haven't seen that before either. Maybe that is new by the author on the LCD. You got some craziness on the ceiling here too. I don't know what the heck those are. What is that? Again, more new stuff. My goodness. Oh, those aren't new. They're just apart the street lights that are I've never seen used like this before. I haven't seen them used very much so far anyway, but yeah, that's a pretty intricate way to put out some street lights. It doesn't look like street lights at all. It looks like some crazy techie thing. Um, that's neat. That's super detailed. I mean, for like the ceiling and stuff like that, that's thinking out of the box there. Very cool. And a couple deconstructors over here. We got a whole bunch of constructors, 2 advanced constructors there, a lot of small constructors, at least on this side. Let's go in the center room here, which is the fusion reactor. And yes, it is. 2 of them. 2 fusion reactors in this room. This ship needs some power. I believe it does too. It's a pretty big crazy ship here. So here, I'm gonna just go around the other side. I want to see if we got the same. We're not even to the center of the ship. Holy smokes, we're getting to an elevator now. All right. I just want to make sure I didn't miss something over on this side, and it is different over here. So very good thing that we checked it out. So yeah, seen a catwalk going along the top there. This is that hangar bay that we've seen from the outside on asymmetrically placed. And it's got this, oh, that's a pretty wild, crazy elevated landing pad there, too. Let me do some jumps and get up there a minute. I don't have my jetpack on. Makes a bunch of weird noise when I'm flying around in creative. Yeah, hangar door opened up. So, yeah, a very cool landing pad over here, too. Hangar section. Side hangar. Alright, I guess we're going this way. My goodness. Here, I'm going to stick to this side of the ship right now and try to loop back around. So really cool wall structures in here too. You notice all these some of these fancier blocks being used for the parts. Gives it a lot of definition around this area in the ceiling. That's, yeah, nice use of those blocks, definitely. Now I wish these things were UV different so you could individually texture the beams on them, and then the backing a different color and texture. That would make them more useful yet, but still looks really good the way it is. Quite a hallway in here. So we got an escape pod. Oh wow, it really looks like an escape pod too. Yeah, like this. Hold on, just a quick. Oh yeah, so this would be yeah, a little escape pod, like a separate creation kind of mounted in here. Obviously, it's attached to the same creation, but I mean, literally, you could probably technically replace these escape pods with actual SVs if you wanted to go that crazy with it. And then these would be like little module SVs for escaping. But it's totally cool the way it's done. That is super awesome. Anyway, there's the other escape pod. Another open area here. My goodness, there's some inside rooms in here too. Yeah, we got a cantina over there. Better walk all the way back. Okay, so let's check out the med bay. Oh, this is fancy. Again, that fancy ceiling with those blocks going around there. Big old LCD over here. Looks really cool as well. Interesting graphics on there. And we got a floating thing. What is that? It's like holding a real medical piece, but oh, that's cool. It's almost like a floating like drone that would go around and like fix you of the ailments here. That's wild. Good. Yeah, really innovative here. Got lockers back here, beds. Yeah, we got the back part over here. We got our desk to check in the patients. And the rest of the medical equipment over here. Little droid there. I always call these things droids. Don't ask me why. It just kind of reminds me of something you might see roving around in a Star Wars ship. You know, we got little wheels on the bottom. Kind of like an R2-D2 or something. Yeah, 380 hit points on whoever was last there. Oh, broken arm. Oh, pulse. Yep, that's cool. Oh, look at this. We even got an LCD over here. Oh, yep, see red, yep. Red. That's cool. That is cool. So, alright, so let's go through this way, and we're going to have to check out a lot of those rooms on the from the other side, maybe. So we got turret positions. I'm still trying to avoid going up or down because, again, I'm trying not to miss anything. Let's go to the Cantina crew quarters over here. Oh, this is cool. I like the striped floor there. Kind of. Yeah, it works. Look at the fancy menu up here too. I imagine we got all kinds of, well, I don't know, drinks seem pretty normal. I'll get a little more exotic with some of the breakfast menu foods. Some exotic things in the main courses. And, you know, I don't actually, I think all these might be real food things. And not crazy, funny Empyrion foods. So, yeah, you're going to get some real food here, and not some of the crazy raptor teeth stews. I just made that one up. I actually haven't seen a creation with that in. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that! Scarab STC, the choppy. Got wood. I love it. I love it. Oh, made my day right there. You really did. Little Scarab is on display in this masterful ship here with the choppy screenshot. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. We got a lot of other neat ones in here too. Colonist, easy food, easy solutions. Look at that. It's showing a food processor. Yeah, this one does have custom graphics for it as well. So that's where, and the author made this and animated this, and wow. This is a big project here. This is a big project. Hats off to the author. This is not only is it super detailed, it is a massive creation that just takes one heck of a lot of endurance to get through a build like this. Now we already looked at the escape pods. Let's go to this next area. Wow, that's cool. That is cool. All right, we got the hydroponics and the prison. Oh yeah, you bet. Oh wow, we're going downstairs for this one. Hydroponics over here. Let's go check that out. Oh wow, look at this big old hydroponic. Oh, I like the glass floor. Look at all the water pipes and I don't know, water, fertilizer, whatever. Probably mostly water pipes down there. And this is done up really neat, so you can pop in your grow plots right here. I think that's just open, so it's already set up to put in the single grow plot, and then you use the RE or RE1 and 2 like 3x3 grow plots for that, which are a lot quicker and easier to pick. Highly recommend them if you're into farming. You do have to unlock them though. It does require quite a lot of skill points to do that. But yeah, very cool. And look at all the stuff on the bottom side here too. All the mechanical stuff that you can see visible to make the grow plots work. Uh-oh. I fell. Hold on. I fell through a grow plot. I don't know if this is working right. I might be missing another option in here, or maybe this is just following like a... This actually looks like it's a script to make some animated signs here or something, and maybe I don't have the right stuff in place to make that happen. That's my best guess. Maybe it was just meant to look like that, but this certainly looks like coding and not like a decorative LCD. So I apologize for that. I'm missing something. I'll have to look at the post and see what that is. I know there are some mods to do some scripting in the game, and I have a feeling that this ship probably takes advantage of that. And then we got, yeah, our H2O tank over here too, which is actually literally connected to the water pipes below, which is, again, just, uh-oh. These grow plots are going to get you. I'm just an idiot. That's really cool too. Yeah, even the hydroponics. All right, let's get back out of here and let's go check out the prison. Gotta have the prison. Now we got cell blocks over here. Let's go. Oh, I like the angled walls there. With the orange. We got a interesting. We got there's stuff over there too. Now there's stuff everywhere. So what do we got in here? Looks like probably where the prison warden people are chilling out at, I would say. And I would imagine and we've got all coded. You need to know those combinations to get into the actual cell block rooms. However, they are nicer than some other prison cells I've seen on some other creations. There's not any rust or, you know, feces on the walls or anything like that. So that is really cool. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I bet you there's more prison cells on the other side there too, or jail cells. We got some, even got a nice view over there. Yeah, this is no joke the way this is set up too. These areas that you get into, I thought maybe they were going to be little rooms, you know. No, each one of these is like a whole complex in themselves. I took a different turn here, I think. No, we made our way back out to the hallway. Let's check out one of these turrets. Now, there's a lot of these on the build. So you take an elevator up to the... yeah, this is so cool. I mean, this is about as close as you can get to what's actually going on in Star Citizen with that. It even has that kind of, you know, it's you can't perfectly simulate that, but this is really cool. Nice touch, nice touch. All right, so I'm going to keep on trying to go forward as far... No, I'm going to check out this room. Oh, this is more cantina with weapon testing and crew quarters. This is different. Here's our weapon testing range. That's cool. That is cool. So yeah, shoot some targets over here. I believe this is... oh, that's just the tile blocks, I think, with red lights shining over them. That's cool. Yep. Shooting range, got to have that. And we got crew quarters here. Oh, wow. Really cool on the ceiling decor there, too. The block work up there. Got some armor lockers over here. Looks like there's another door here. Is this going to a... No, this goes out to a main hallway. This goes to the cantina. Again, okay, so this kind of loops back in there. Wait a minute. This is a different cantina. Is it? This one doesn't have the scarab on it. Oh my goodness, it's got that? Are you serious? Are you serious? It's got this one. Okay, so a while back, it was some make some weird crazy thing for RE2 like banners, and I played around with an AI art thing, and I did this. Don't ask me why. But that's so cool. So that's there, and this is a different cantina. It might have I think it has like some of the same menus and stuff, but this is like literally a different cantina, and all the labeled foods up there. That's such a good idea with the LCDs too. Wow. All right, so this deck is proving to be something else here. This is just wild. All right, let's keep going. What do we got here? We've seen that. Okay, weapons testing. Yep, we've been in this one, and that links over to the other one. All right, I'm going to walk all the way to the front here. Okay, lower combat bridge. Turrets, upper combat bridge. All right. So, let me in. Let me in. Why don't you let me in? Let me in. There we go. All right, lower combat bridge right there. I like all the stuff. Turret 10, med bay close by, and yes, okay. So yeah, it does have more than one bridge. I didn't even notice this bridge before. Well, yeah, this one's like in a pretty secure area between the two like fork nose or front shaping of the ship there. It's but this gives you a first-person view out the front. Obviously, the upper bridge would do that too. Let's go through this door and walk around this area. Turret 9. Alright, so I assume we're going to go past there, and this is going to bring us to the upper bridge area. Turret 7. Upper combat bridge. And this would be the asymmetrically placed... No, this isn't. This is not that top bridge. This is a different one yet. So both of these bridges are unique from the one that we've seen back over there. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Anyway, I think I'm Yeah, we gotta go back down. Yep, turrets. Alright, so let's get back out here. And I think this is the front. So we're going to backtrack a little bit and catch some different decks here. Keep an eye out for some elevators. Wow. This is a really fun ship to explore, by the way, too. Feels really good here. And there's that. Yeah, that's cool how that opened up. Oh, and I even put a ramp over here to this landing. That's how you're supposed to get on there. You're supposed to come in from this way and take the proper way, not try to leap up there. We got some, I think those are actual, yeah, we got some actual legit CPU blocks right over here. Oh, look at that. That's cool. I love the floor marking there. You can see that the author was playing around with the alpha transparency on the LCDs. So you can see through these a little more, and then they get more opaque as you go. Is really, really cool. Main elevator. This is what I was looking for. Alright, so we're on 2 right now. So I think we checked out 2. Let's go down to 1. Oh, we got some other advanced generators in here too. Looks like a couple of them over on that side. Oh, this looks neat. Yeah, again, really clean, high tech, got a certain look to it. Really like it. Fits well with the Star Citizen vibe, especially for like this brand of ship. We got our big shield parts in there. Looks like we're running a whole bunch of legit turbines in here too. 4 of the big ones right there. That's a really cool connection. Look at that, the wiring and the things go down in there. Ah, yeah, neat. Our shields. We got even more advanced generators. Now this is kind of asymmetrically different here as well. Oh man. Okay. Core warp room. Wow. Man. Our medium shield parts. Obviously, we got a warp drive back in there. You know, it's something I wanted to. Here, I'm going to go into God mode temporarily. I wanted to see what the heck we're looking at here. I think that's just a new effect. Yeah, we're just looking at glass and fly right in this. I don't think we can actually look at that, but it's not a warp drive. That is here. Advanced warp drive, so it does have the 60 light year to start with. We got a bunch of small shield parts in here too. Definitely gonna have to look at the shield capacity of the ship. I'm sure it's quite high. Probably with a pretty good recharge rate, especially with dual big fusion reactors in it too. But yeah, awesome looking room here. Shield room. Looks like there's kind of a lower floor. Oh, there is a lower floor. There. Oh yeah, and there's our main core. Oh, and this looks, oh, that looks wild too. Yeah, so nice. So nice. I don't even know what to say. Cool looking cutout in the wall there with the glowy pink warp stuff. Alright, so engineering's a massive cool place as well. Oh, you can walk through that. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. That's a neat idea for a door. Again, more thinking out of the box there. Alright. So, let's go up to 3. Okay, 3 we are here. Alright. So we got a... There's an E missing there. Just thought I'd point that out. It's BRIEF for briefing room. But we're in the briefing room. And... oh wow, project. Look at that. There's just so much craziness going on in here. There's like a little space fight over here with animated projectors doing things. I don't think I've ever seen that before either. So that's, you know, again, there's a lot of new stuff. Obviously, look at this. You got the cool looking tables with the different planets rotating around. My goodness. Yeah, this is awesome. So this is obviously our missing briefing room, and it certainly looks the part here. Our big project display is awesome. Big old table there. And yeah, all the people that sit around here and get briefed. So we got the script room. The script room? What is that? Oh, this is... Okay, this is all the scripts that are probably not working because I don't have the script thing going. I think. Yeah, this is all code. So it's literally got a whole room of different code for this. Color changes. Oh, man. Oh, man. And you can turn these on. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. I need to understand this more. But yeah, there is a mod for the game that allows you to do more advanced, well, or basically do scripting for the game to have things happen based on the code. And that's what this is all about. That's why that's got its whole room over here. Restricted access. Yep. Man. Okay, now we're on the upper catwalk of that hangar. Now, obviously, we could, like, walk... Well, there's a ladder on the other side to get us around, too. That's really cool. This way. Yeah, the other side of the hangar here. I think we run into a wall there. Okay. So I think that's as far as we go there. Yeah, try to get this main hallway over here. Checked out the briefing room. And we're back to the elevator. Okay, so I think that's it. You notice that all these decks are a lot of asymmetrical aspects to them, too. So over here, this is a maintenance area. Yeah, it looks like it's... there's a lot of LCDs up in here, too. I think maybe this is why it's the maintenance area. It's like a internal setup on the ship to put in like a lot of the LCDs, and it looks like it's packing some thrusters in here too. Wow, this is even a trip just walking through here. Yep, looks like thruster access area, I would say, and you know where it fits, maybe some LCDs so you don't have to look at the projector LCDs all over the hall or on the insides of the living areas. And we got our main shield up right over there. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, so yeah, we've seen that hangar control, briefing room, and the script room. I know what the script room now is. Now we're on 3. No, that's where we were. Let's go up to 4. Yeah, I love this. It looks great too. So main bridge and escape pod. Now we're getting up onto the one side over here. Again, this is asymmetrically done. For the most part, that looks really cool too. Still loading. Still loading. Got to wait for it to load. It's probably... Yeah, man, I wish I had that script thing running. So, look at this. So, we're on the lower area here. So, I think what we need to do is get up a floor. Oh, probably the staircase over here. That'll do it. Yep, and now we're to the main bridge. We've got our clone chamber right over there. Cool looking thing over here. Yeah, that looks neat too. I like the glass look of the bridge here too. A lot of open visibility. Got a couple passenger seats, controlling the energy distribution and other things. And we got an escape pod off the back of the bridge as well. Yep, for all that. Yep, for the captain and everything. Holy smokes! Now it's very well possible I missed some things in this ship, but my goodness. Yeah, hats off to the author here. This is really amazing. What a build! All right. Well, anyway, let's look at some numbers here. So, unlock level 25, size class 40, 48 forward, 36 strafing, 40 lift, 41 reverse, 40 down. Yep. Not so bad considering how big this ship is. I wasn't sure how it was going to move. And I think it's built of some pretty tough blocks, so I might look at that some more. A lot of stock weaponry on here, a lot of it. I don't think this is going to play super nice with CPU just by looking at it, but I don't think it's made for that. So I wouldn't worry about it, quite frankly. And 47-hour and 48-minute build time does need a lot of stuff. I figured it would. I mean, this is yeah, this is one of them kind of ships. You know, it is a super end game thing, but I think yeah, on the CPU, yeah, it's not really meant for CPU. And it's running a lot of combat steel and even some Xeno on here too for some of the hull material. But you can see, yeah, a whole lot of combat steel. Yeah, you're never going to be able to. I don't think there's any way possible to achieve this kind of CPU in RE2. But yeah, just this isn't meant for it, and that's cool because look at the kind of stuff you can do with a build when you're not like super restricted on everything. You know, there is that way to look at things too. Our stock shield strength, holy crap. 344,417 shield. I've never seen a shield that big in any creation I've looked at, including any that I've ever built or anything like that. I didn't know it was possible to have a shield that big. And with the two big fusion reactors in here, I imagine it doesn't show you the charge rate here, but I imagine that's not so bad either, just to put it out there. But yeah, I mean, with that much shield, I don't think you need to necessarily stop and charge. I think you could just, yeah, you know, do your thing. All right, so let's look at some other numbers here. How about let's take a look at our storage. So we got an ammo bay at 320, two cargos at 640. And then we've got some ammo boxes. They're 14K a piece, a bunch of them. So yeah, a bunch of cargo boxes. Not a huge amount of focus on like gobs of storage space, but it still has. I mean, that's no joke. Two 640s there, plus a 320K ammo, plus your extra 7 more ammo boxes on top of that. So 7 times 14, it'd be yeah another 100,000 some ammo at least. Yeah, wild ship here. So again, I almost want to like keep looking at it for another hour, but here's the Aegis Javelin RE2 by Terror Freak 285. Hats off to you. Impressive build. Endurance, dedication, detail to get through such a project like this and to make it so nice too. Very nice. All right, so moving on to the next build here. Let me get this one here. I'm going to power you off. Wow. Again, just wow. Alright, this one might already be on. I think this is already on. So we got the RE2 Orbital starter by Procyon Loter. And this is what I would assume by the name. It is a starter space base. And it kind of looks that way. It looks like it was made to be pretty inexpensive. It's sporting some solar panels on here. It looks like an 8-pack of the larger solar panels. At least on what we can see right now, which is pretty nice. We've got a radar up here, but I bet this is a fake one. I think more of a deco thing. Yep. I don't even think that part's available for base. If it is, it wouldn't make much sense because bases don't move. So, nice setup here though. So we got a landing pad. We've got our 2 solar panel arms out there. And then it goes straight up this elevator here. It looks like right up into the main part of the station. Oh, I'm trying to walk through a glass wall. That doesn't work so well. So up in here, it looks like we've got a lot of, you know, obviously being a starter again, it's got a lot of extra room probably to put in stuff. Over here, obviously you can fit a full-size constructor or deconstructor. Probably fit in some small constructors on the side of it, or actually, if a couple of these deco things were out of there, you could put in a universal constructor as well. I got our armor locker over here. It looks like we got 18 grow plots. Got the grow lights above there. Some filler blocks so you can pop in your actual legit grow plots there. And a box over here. And we got to have our bathroom. Fridge, food processor over on this side. Nice couch. Again, some more room. If you wanted to, keep on increasing production, you can do that. O2 over here. Yeah, and all these, the glasses on the outside, I think. So little things like this make a difference. Yeah, so you can place stuff all in here too. So just keep that in mind when on starter stuff like that. It's really neat to be able to just plop in what you feel like plopping in and having the room there. And you can play this little glass trick and putting on the outsides and not on the inside to free up more block space on your interior. Got Wi-Fi there and a clone chamber as well. Makes sense on this build too to have the clone chamber because it's probably trying to be a fairly low level unlock on it. Our main core right above the elevator there. I think that is right to the point. I think that is solar powered. Got a landing pad. Place upstairs to grow do some farming and some production. One thing I didn't see is a controller in here. I did see some cargo boxes, and maybe it doesn't have a controller. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. But yeah, extra space in here. It's always kind of fun adding stuff. Trying to figure out, hey, I could put that over here, over here. All right. Anyway, unlock level 7. So yeah, it doesn't get too much lower than that, quite frankly. 4 fuel tanks, 4 oxygen tanks. Look at this. For a space station, it doesn't need anything whatsoever special. Again, it's a starter and it makes sense. 33 minute and 40-second build time. CPU wise, super low. You can add all kinds of stuff to this without ever adding another CPU core block to it. Obviously no shield. Wouldn't make sense for it to do, and it would ramp the price up in the unlock level a lot. I think if you had one in there. Now we do have battery and devices. I just want to see what we got for our... Yeah, it looks like 2 solar capacitors. We got a generator option here, so you can turn off your main generator. Storage-wise, looks like we've got 500k cargo box, then some sort boxes for a bunch of stuff. Medical, weapons, armor, trade, armor boosters, and we got our fridge in there too. So yeah, this is right to the point. Built, 33-minute build time here for this starter space station, solar powered starter space station. Very, very cool build. Like the blinky lights on the landing pad and the outer areas of the solar panels as well, or the solar panel extensions there. And on the top side, we got some antennas. And what do we got here? Gravity generator. Oh, okay. So a location to add a small gravity generator. If you want gravity on your space station, you can do that. Personally, I probably wouldn't use it with gravity, but that's just me. Excuse me. Gravity takes a little bit longer to walk around with. All right. Well, anyway, again, amazing build there as well. The RE2 Orbital starter by Procyon Motor. Very, very cool build there. Quite useful. All right, so the next build, another big one. Not quite as big, but it's still pretty big. So this is the, if I can say, I'm going to probably butcher the name here, the Hiigaran, Hiigaran Homeworld Destroyer by Chronic. So this is based on a homeworld creation here. This is a beefy looking battleship here, I gotta say. I was calling it a battleship, obviously. It's part of kind of the name. Well, destroyer. Wow, look at that. So we've got a lot of guns up here. Just rows and rows of guns. Obviously, with a build like this, you'd probably lean the nose forward down a little bit when you're attacking your enemy, which is fine, so you get nice visible areas there. So all these turrets can kind of like aim up a little bit so they can clear the ones in front of them. So that would be that kind of setup, which totally works. Then we got, wow, big launcher setup here. It's almost kind of like a, sort of a little bit like a sailing ship, but not really, which is really cool. So it obviously looks like a spaceship and not a sailing ship. But, you know, just that bow there. It's kind of skinny, but yeah, it looks a little bit like could be that. A whole lot of guns off to the sides over here as well. And this is a cool looking blockwork deco design going on in here. Got some exterior lights over there to... that's interesting. I would have to, you know, what I would really have to do is look at the one from the Homeworld game and to see how this compares. I don't believe I've seen this ship. I haven't, quite frankly, I haven't really played the Homeworld games much. I do own one of them though. I bought it because it was on sale and I meant to play it and I haven't played it yet. It's an older one though. That's a really, really cool. I love this this bridge, or this. I think this. Yeah, this is a bridge over here. Just kind of right off to the side over on that side, specifically. Oh wow, that is cool. That is cool. Look at these big old artillery turrets in here too. I like how they're kind of in there. They got some blockwork around them. Kind of look like they're kind of recessed in position. Got 5 thrusters going forward. All the XL type. Are they all real ones? They might be. They probably are with this build. It is a pretty big build. They are ions. Ion thrusters there. We got a hangar, top mount hangar on the on that side, or the top side. Let's take a look at the bottom area here. We got a strafing thruster here. A lot of lights lighting up the whole area around the ship with all the spotlights and whatnot. Oh, we got some more hangar bays here. That's really cool the way they're painted. Kind of like painted them that color with the blockwork to match it. Almost looks like the hangar bay is a different part, sort of, a little bit. But yeah, that's cool. Nice touch there too. All right, well, gosh darn it. Let's get in. Let's get aboard. See what's happening. I think I'm gonna drop in through the hangar here, and we'll get out of God mode and adjust the lighting and all that fun stuff. All right. So in the hangar, oh, that's a cool looking back wall there. So you got yeah, your thruster maintenance area there. In case anyone get hurt, you can repair them from the inside. Got ladders to get up in there too. Gravity generator up over there. A lot of this stuff over here, it looks like you could certainly remove those and add some more parts. Maybe a bigger, well, that is probably the big gravity generator already. But yeah, some more room down over there. Kind of going, or that's just kind of a general theme of this ship. It's got a lot of that trussing type of blocks in here. Again, yeah, you could put in some more parts here if you wanted. Oh, this is interesting. Actually use them as walk paths over here too. So this is like all oxygen. We got Wi-Fi, fuel tanks over there. And on the other side, I think we've got the same thing going on. Here, yep, more oxygen, and we got RCS back over there. It's a little bit different. Got a repair bay right in the middle. The hangar area, cool looking hangar floor. Kind of, looks like it kind of lights up in the dark kind of thing. Hold on. Let's go there with it. Yeah, kind of like it's luminescent a little bit. Just the way it's colored and painted. From the front of the hangar, looks like we got a couple doors here. Elevator, stick on this floor for now. And, oh, another elevator. Let's go this way. What is this? So we got, looks like our main shield room, main core over here. And production. A bunch of advanced constructors. Looks like I got a 4-pack of those. Got our armor repair, O2, armor locker. I'm gonna get so lost in this ship, though. I feel it right now. There's too many hallway separations and elevators. It's not a bad thing. It's just I'm gonna get lost is all. And it keeps on going this way too. Oh man, I'm so gonna get lost. Another elevator there. Oh boy. Oh, I'm toast. I'm toast. I'm gonna run around in circles. That's it. Game over for me. All right, so I'm gonna go this way and try to loop back around that other way there. It's actually, you know, I gotta watch it too. It's not that wide of a ship, so yeah, that's gonna go back that way. Oh, we got a oh, there's a crew room right over here, or maybe a captain's room. What we got in here? So we're up on another deck. Got some terminals, some a lot of ventilation in the area. Maybe we're in like a ventilator area, or like air duct or something like that. Yeah, just a lot of terminals and machines there. On this side, got some yeah, more. Yeah, this must be like air processing part of the ship. I'd guess, going in like the sci-fi things of it. And the elevator here. All right. Let's go back this way. Gotta loop back around here a little bit. I don't think I've been here. So this looks like could be a part room. Oh, coming up to a growing area here, kind of overlooking that right now. Looking, I like the use of the cool looking wall blocks there with the texturing. Very cool. This almost looks like it would be a big locker room in here. Oh, okay, so we're looping them back around. I got to figure out how to get to that farming area. Might have to catch the main elevator here. Go down to here. Yep, and we're into looks like what we got 3 times 18, so does that 54, I think, grow plots, or did I get that wrong? Well, look, they're actually physically here. We can look in the let's do that right now. Yeah, devices. Oh, sort that. What are those called? Yes. No, not the growing lights. Oh, 6 times 9. Yeah, 54 grow lights. Anyway, or 54 grow plots. There we go. Okay, so let's go up to this deck. Start in the back here. So it looks like thruster access area for a lot of down thrusters. Our detector right over there. We got going on this way. Okay, kind of overlooking the farm now. Oh no, we already been up here, haven't we? Yeah, I was up here and then we had to go back down. So let's go down 2 decks. Yeah, I think I've been here too. Yeah, and then we're back to the hangar. All right. So let's go all the way to the top here. And I think this might get us. Yeah, we walked out to that asymmetrically placed bridge over here. So yeah, I think I mean, the ship's a big ship, but it might be a lot of armor and things like that going on here too. So definitely a combat-oriented vessel. So we fly around. Yeah, I'm gonna turn on the lights and fly around a little on the inside, the walls here, to see what's going on there. See if I missed some stuff like this whole area. Holy crap! Yes, I missed some things. I missed a lot of things. It appears. Holy, all right. Yeah, you know, I didn't come in the other hangar doors here. All right, let's take just a tour around this area here too. Really unique how the these big like support beams are like curved asymmetrically to one side. Really interesting there. And look at all these generators. Got a 6-pack of the advanced generators there. And I probably got the lights way up high right now too. Didn't realize there was so much more here that I missed. We got a lift thruster there, so a big thruster access room, fuel. Got a warp drive up over there. Yep. Pretty tall ship. I think we're at the bottom of it. And over here looks like we got well, at least one medical part there, and a shower. Probably just utility for coming in with parking in the hangar area. I think we got ground access here on the ramp. Yep. Got some elevators here. Let's go back this way. Big room here too. Obviously it's part of the hangar, but I mean if you wanted to pop in like a big fusion reactor, I think you've got the room for it. Yeah, yeah, we did see this. Okay, so big thruster access room back over here. Certainly wouldn't want to walk down there. Oh, we got a, oh wow, look, there's a door here. Oh, another way in the ship from outside there. It's got guardrails though, so it'll help. All right, so let me just scoot up this elevator. Did I not go all the way down before or something? Obviously, I ran into this whole part of the ship that I didn't see, but I think I'm somewhere else. I think I'm somewhere else in the ship. Oh, no, we loop back around. I've seen this part before. So we just took an alternative route back to here, and I missed that corridor going down to the lower hangar. All right, back with the flying in the hull tour. Just wanted to take a look at the front area beyond where the interior space is. It looks like it's pretty solid in here. I bet you there's a lot of armored blocks in this general area here. Lift thruster there. Yeah, we did walk into the warp drive there. So yeah, really, really cool build. Big ship, I would say. But, you know, I don't know. Let's see what the size class is. I don't know yet on this one. Really cool looking, though. Alright, so, alright. Size class 15. Unlock level 25. 21 forward, 10 strafing, 8 lift, 4 reverse, 6 down. Got 28 fuel tanks, 20 oxygen tanks. A lot of guns. A lot of guns. 22 hour and 49 minute build time. Oh, it doesn't tell you the actual grow plots here anymore, but neutral solution, you divide this by 2, so it's 54 grow plots on that. CPU-wise, it is, well, it's set up for something with CPU, but it uses a lot more than that. So let me just see what's going on here. So it's set up right now as a Core 4, but it would probably need, you know, the Core 9 would get it up higher, but it's going to need some quantum and auxiliary cores as well to balance the CPU out if you're using the CPU. Again, it might not be, so which is totally fine. You don't have to. It's a completely optional game setting to do that. So, yeah, very, very cool build again. Well, hold on. We're not done yet. We got a little more scrutiny here. Let's take a look at some other aspects here. So we've got our storage. We got 2 ammo controllers at 320k each. Looks like we got a couple cargo controllers at 416k each. A couple of harvest controllers at 320. And then I think the rest of these are boxes, sort boxes and things like that. A couple fridges, quite a few fridges in there. Key menu options. Let's take a look at your shield strength. Stock shield, 66,806 on it. And no P menu options other than that. So, a very, very cool build again. Again, the Hiigaran Destroyer by Chronic. Very, very cool build. Homage to Homeworld here. And again, I gotta look this up. See what the ship in the game looks like too. I believe this is a replica. Cool color scheme on it too. That's probably has something to do with the ship in the game too. All right. Next build here. Let's get the combat action going on here some more here. So we have got the Starcadian by Artemis Rogue. And this is, it's firing up the fire, I don't even know what to call those, but it's firing up the flamethrowers ready to blow up the the galaxy here, I believe. But it kind of looks like it's a little bit stripped down. And it doesn't have all its guns in it right now. Seeing some extra gun banks over here. That's really cool. Again, a lot of use of color gradients, Xeno hull material blocks. You can tell by the textures here. And I'm almost guaranteed this is designed to do some pretty hardcore combat. Again, the author has a whole range of combat CVs, kind of all with like a faction design setup here. This is really cool seeing this too. A lot of curvy action. Obviously, huge amount of weapon launcher positions over here. Some big ones too, not your little dinky ones. We're talking the heavies that are going to be sitting back in there, and other turrets. I'm sure there's a lot of sentry guns throughout the build. I'm seeing them all over the place actually. Really cool design work again on this, especially the author's like trying to use materials like Xeno and make the creation look good at the same time, and has successfully pulled that off. As Xeno is very, very limited on its textures, and a lot of them are really exotic, and I never really see players ever use them for anything unless it's a POI. But yeah, this looks really cool that way. So on the back here, I think we're going to play another game of guess where the forward thrusters are. The author kind of does that. It's like almost like a PvP thing. Like if you want to disable... Oh, never mind. Ah, they're right there. Never mind. I thought on one of the last... one of the other builds I looked at from the author, I had a really hard time identifying where the forward thrusters were. So this one's a little easier to figure out. They're kind of right there. So... and we got a down thrust here. Really cool landing pad over here with this glass section going around it. Do we got a legit... Yep, legit long-range radar on there. And yeah, that's pretty interesting looking on the inside here too. Seeing like... Yeah, I don't know. These always look so nice in the dark too. The way they're set up, using this Xeno texture like this, it kind of, you can see it in the dark. It kind of glows, and paint it with higher intensity, brighter colors like that, make it kind of like stand out in dark space areas. So, if I were to go and turn off the lights here, you can see how this thing just kind of lights up anyway compared to most of the other builds. I mean, this one will light up just naturally because of a lot of the textures it's using, with the Xeno blocks. We got our main bridge back over here. Again, so much detail everywhere. There's like no boring spot to look at. There's no like you're looking somewhere and you see a flat plain Jane wall that's nothing going on with. Doesn't happen. Just doesn't happen. So, yeah, again, it's not even running its full barrage of the 8 heavies in here, but I think these are plasmas, if I'm guessing. Yes, main plasma batteries. So it's got 4 of those on there. Miscellaneous turrets around. Got some laser turrets. A lot of sentry guns. I'm curious on its core specs. How much CPU does this take? We got a lower hanger over on this one. So here, I'm gonna okay, we're out of God. No, we're not out of God mode. Now we're out of God mode. Let me just take a walk in here. Cool looking hangar. Oh, I like how the different color door parts. It's not using a standard hangar door. It's just using a lot of these kinds of doors, but they're like color coded, which is looks really cool. Add some detail there. Got some space below the hangar here, a glass floor. Again, you can see that this thing is probably mostly built out of Xeno blocks, which again is super challenging to deal with. Oh wow, don't see these too often because, well, honestly, they just don't work. The devs never actually made that part function, but you can get up, you can hop up these curvy stairways. They are cool. I mean, it is cool to see. So over here we've got a big area for some more parts, or actually grow plots. Wow, it's got a grow plot area. Kind of looks like it's got like another one right in front of it here, but there's no grow light installed there. probably won't fit. No, it's not quite enough room. It's not quite enough room for... What it? 1, 2, 3. Kind of looks like it is. But not really. Okay. I'll get off that idea. That's cool. So we got a farming section there. And over here, yeah, another grow plot, constructor. Obviously, that's probably what that other space in the corner was meant for. It's a constructor, or actually 2. You could probably put 4 full-size constructors, deconstructors back over there, plus your grow plots. Then, of course, you got a shower over there, armor, weapon locker, armor locker, fridge, your toilet. Gotta have all that stuff. I mean, when you're coming in from an away mission, I mean, you might gotta go, and when you gotta go, you don't want to run across the ship to find your bathroom. You know, I'm just saying. So over here, it looks like this is a dual-purpose room. We've got some smaller parts in here, like this generator now, but it looks like it's really set up to dump in a big old fusion reactor or something like that in this room, or multiple advanced generators. I don't know if you need a fusion reactor for this ship or not, but it looks like it has the option to put that in if you did want to. Oh, I was waiting for this to open up. Whoops. No, I gotta just take a leap of faith here. All right, so over here, kind of got a shield room with a protection tank. Yeah, these rooms are set up for more parts or bigger parts. So I think it's set up to hold large shield parts in here or a couple medium shield parts. And you could even put smalls on the sides over there. I notice all these, I've been noticing this with some of Artemis's recent ship designs, that these hallways coming off from this part of the ship are off-centered. I think that has to do with making the hull stronger, quite frankly, so the doorways don't line up to one another. There's more stuff, like if something was shooting through one side of the ship, it would have to go through more walls to get to the other side, not just blast through just the doorways. So I think that is why this is done. I believe it is a tactical thing to just make the ship a little stronger, and it's got a lot of room for additional shield parts and things like that. These are pretty big room areas as well. There's a bunch of them, so yeah, you can. I'm sure you can absolutely max out your shields. Probably get in some big fusion reactors in here, that kind of thing. Then I got our warp drive in here. Yeah, very cool. All right, so let's go up to here. Yeah, so the top. So then we're gonna probably get right up to our bridge. Now, most of Artemis's ships are right to the point. Like this is a combat vessel. It does do some production and farming in this case, but you know, it is very much to the point. It's not really wasting room. Everything has a purpose for upgrading parts and or you know, adding shield and whatnot. And it's really a very dedicated combat rolled ship, from what I can tell. You got some medical equipment back over here, and more utility function. We've got a reverse seat going this way. I'm kind of wondering if there's maybe set up for some mining too, or something that I might have missed. Get the lights back on. See if there's any like drill slots or something back over here, which could work, or it's just a way to back up the ship. Fly it from this angle too. I'm looking around to see if there was like a drilling rig on here. But yeah, other than that, that's cool. That's cool. Again, all right. So last but not least, got to fly through the hull on the front part of the ship and look at the decoys. Because that's a thing. It is a thing. So we got decoy, big old turret there. Decoy thruster over here. Got some lag shot blocks around it. Another decoy thruster over there. Another decoy, almost like a bigger generator than you normally use for a decoy. But oh, this is actually accessible. So this actually probably makes some legit power for the ship, actually. But it's definitely back there. A lot for the AI to shoot at on the front, while the big guns in the back are blasting the AI target to smithereens. So yeah, again, very, very cool. Let's look at some numbers on here. Whoops, wrong button. All right, so Unlock level 25, size class 12. 34 forward, 33 strafing, 33 lift, 33 reverse, 33 down. Very balanced thrust on this one. 2 oxygen tanks. 12 fuel tanks. Yeah, brain cells malfunction there. Quite a lot of guns. 32 sentry guns. I didn't know you could put that many on a build. I thought they were limited to like a lot lower than that, but maybe not. I gotta look again. We got the 4 plasma batteries, long range radar. I feel I missed a room on this ship though for CPU cores. I bet you there's got that in there too. 14-hour even build time. By looking at it, I would say this is a Core 9. Obviously, radiation shielding, so it's got some and superconductors in the build. But I do believe it is a Core 9. Yep. Yeah, your standard setup there. Basics, improves, advanced, and superior cores. 2 each. Warp. We already... standard warp drive. 30 light year warp drive. Alright, storage. Oh, wait. I didn't even look at the CPU, did I? I suck. Blazed right over that. Yeah, Core 9. A little bit of about 20,000 extra CPU. I think enough for where the author probably could have added another constructor or something in there if they wanted to. But other than that, yeah, it is tight at Core 9, or pretty tight, All right, we got we got 2 ammo controllers at 280K each, a harvest bay at 168K, and other than that, your fridges and pentaxa tank. Yeah, very cool build here again. Just mean, nasty. The only fault I found in it is, unless I missed something, and I feel like I might have, I did not see any Groots. I didn't see any Groots in here. So I've been, I kind of missed little Groot. I mean, or Groots, the whole family of them. So no Groot. No, only a little bit of flame. Only a little bit of flame, and no Groot. Aww. I'm just kidding. Groots are trees, by the way, and or plants. Yeah. And some of his previous ships that would have one of those that would actually say Groot. That's where I got that from. So anyway, again, this is the Starcadian by Artemis Rogue. Very cool combat Core 9 ship stock, at least. But obviously, you could soup it up a lot. Oh, wait. Stock shield. 71,442 on its stock shield in there. Do have radar and cabin lights only. Just feel like I'm missing something. But I think that's pretty much to the point. There wasn't a lot of places to check out. It's mostly part upgrade placement areas. All right. Well, anyway, let's power you off. There we are. All right. So the next build here. This is, I think I got something out of place a little bit here. So this is the EML 850 RE2 by Barefoot and Hillbilly. So this is, I believe, another awesome creation to go with the Star Wars, the extensive Star Wars collection this author has built now. Very cool Star Wars based ships and things like that. I believe this is probably going to be that as well. Although this ship is unfamiliar to me, I don't know. I'm missing a lot of new Star Wars stuff though. So it might have been in one of the shows or movies or something like that. I'm just missing it. But yeah, that looks really cool. Don't ask me why I went on God mode there. Yeah, I like this setup here with this. It kind of looks like some intakes or like thruster areas, metal framing. I don't know, very cool. So we got a couple Gatling guns and spotlights up front there. Obviously a place you could probably dump another gun if you wanted to get rid of the antenna there. Cool looking plating around the thrusters over here. Neat looking designs here. I like how that kind of comes down over there. I got a reverse thrust there, forward thrust on the other side, a couple forward thrusters on this side. Cool looking way into the ship here in the back too. That's kind of like sleek. I like that. The whole thing looks pretty sleek for what it is. It's I'm thinking it's more of a general purpose ship. Obviously, it has some defense on it. We got a turret up top over here as well. Really cool block work around here again. Like the use of the curvy stuff and little touchy details like the little lights over there with the very small block and texture lights. Yeah, nice looking build. I like this setup here too, how it kind of angles in and goes to that curve. Nice, interesting block combination there. And yeah, again, just the entryway into the back looks really cool too. This kind of tapers in, coming into that. Nice deco part here with some Star Wars-y techie stuff around the hull of the ship. You see that in quite a few areas around here. I don't have my light on, do I? No. It's just really bright. I must have the sunlight turned on pretty high there. And yeah, very cool. Very cool. We also got side entry points here. Let's go on the side. And we'll move to the back here. So this obviously is a SV2. So I'm sure you all figured that out. One thing I've really been liking with, well, one of many things that I've been liking with Barefoot and Hillbilly's builds is the authenticity of the interior space. Every one of the builds, they just look really like authentic, kind of like they've been used, but they're really detailed at the same time, and not like catastrophically rusty or anything, but it just, you know, it just feels good. It feels immersive. I guess that would be the best word for it. So coming up to the dual cockpit bridge over here, that's a cool looking setup here too. I like the ventilator placement right in the center there too, kind of like your dashboard there. Cool looking glasswork around the bridge. And here we got a controller. Looks like we've got some generator slots over here. That's a cool way to display those. On that side, another controller over here. It's like an ammo controller. Oh, it says it right in the corner there, doesn't it? That's probably a standard controller here. I think so. That's cool looking. I like how that door's in there with this curvy section here too. So we walked in there. So let's take this hallway. Oh, look at all the stuff going on in here. Oh, that looks so nice. Again, that's what I'm talking about, how immersive these ships feel, which is really cool. And look at that going down in there with just shield parts. That's a really interesting texturing on that block over there. Never seen anything like it before. It's pretty cool, I gotta say. That's just yeah, almost looks like a new part. It somehow fits between these two shield parts here too. Interesting. That looks neat. We got a warp drive over there, and just another shield part here. This wall is so brutally detailed; it's amazing. Let's go back. So now we're getting into the back area of the ship, which is oh, this is nice too. So we've got a bunch of passenger seating, 3 seats back here. Got a food processor, a couple fridges, a couple cargo boxes there. Our main core trauma station, a constructor, more boxes, and this gets us right out the back door here, which is a really cool entry coming into the ship here too. Oh, and another room. Oh yeah, and then you got to have this room over here too. Oh, this is neat. This is what I mean. Oh, look how just nice all this stuff looks here. With the colors and all the textures, and yeah, Barefoot is really mastering his craft. I gotta say. I mean, just really good looking stuff here. All right. Anyway. Let's get some lights on, take a look at some numbers. So, unlock level 25, size class 2, 89 forward, 16 strafing, 33 lift, 89 reverse, 18 down. Got 8 fuel tanks, 9 oxygen tanks, 2 Gatling guns, detector, and 1 retractable light Gatling turret. We've seen that on the top side. 2 hour and 10-minute build time. 2 quantum processors, Core 8. Core 9. Core 9. Core 9 for SV. So that's about what I figured it would be. A lot of these parts do take up quite a bit of CPU, which is kind of wish it, you could pull off a ship like this, and have more CPU left over at Core 9. It does seem pretty tight, but, this ship has a lot of utility function and whatnot on it as well. So, yeah, I was just kind of curious where the core was going to sit on it. And CPU-wise, 26,000 using 24,754. That translates to, obviously, the Core 9 and an SV. Just seems like it's low. Just, like, it doesn't have much in guns and stuff on it. It does have a shield at 8,060. Did have some additional shield parts in there as well. It just seems like it should be able to have more guns and things for the CPU of it. But maybe not. This is a pretty big type of ship too. It's more of a transport style, very authentic ship here. All right, so let's take a look at the storage. So we got looks like an ammo controller at 2719. Let's see. These are all fluctuating in size, but we got a cargo controller at 7875, and one was at 1250, and another one's at 4469. And beyond that, it looks like a lot of sort boxes and things like that. We've seen them on the interior too. A lot of places to put stuff, give them labels, names, different kinds of items. Yeah, again, very, very cool looking authentic ship. The interior and exterior are gorgeous. Again, just even with the lights on, just the style and look of it just looks so Star Wars. I mean, as best you could translate with voxel blocks at least. So again, this is the EML 850 RE2 by Barefoot and Hillbilly. Very, very cool build here. So let me power you off. So I got a couple things out of place here, but it doesn't really make any difference. So next one, I found this in new releases. This is the RE2 VST Shockwave MK1 by the Grim Gentleman. And this is a HV tank, and it certainly looks the role. Kind of with that big old turret there and the way it's set up, kind of it looks a little different, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of like a StarCraft siege tank kind of thing. At least with the turret here. Well, this is really cool. So you got a couple like front arm positions over here. And a big gun here, and it's actually weaponry in here too. Quite a few guns in there, actually. That's interesting. So it's got like a 4-pack of launchers inside the barrel here. And that's really cool too. This kind of makes it look like it's an AI drone kind of Terminator kind of thing going on in there. It almost looks a bit like a helmet face or something like that. How the blockwork is designed around there with that red in the middle there. If we look very closely, we can see the actual first-person cockpit there, right above that area, way in back. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Cool looking blockwork. Yeah, a lot of detail going on in this one too. Definitely doing some different textures here. Seen a texture I almost never see used. This supposedly it's a camouflage texture, but it never really worked for that. But yeah, that's cool. So we got a lot of extra turret mounts, or at least a couple. Got another turret position there on either side. And over here, oh yeah, these are some really brightly, almost look like missile launchers out the back. Oh, they even got the smoke up there too, or like the steam coming off from that. Yeah, it's like they're like cruise missile launchers or something like that. That's cool. That is an interesting concept there. Shockwave MK1 LCD on the side. We got a rear door to get in here. Then we got our hover engines. Looks like got some in the center and in the four corners. So I think 6 of the larger hover engines, which seems about right for the size build it is. Looks like it's top mountable as well. You can park this, dock it up on the ceiling as well as the ground, as well as backwards. Oh, yeah. That looks pretty cool, actually, with those sticking out like that. I like that. So, yeah, you can dock this thing all sorts of different ways, which is really, really cool, too. Pretty flexible that way. All right, let me adjust the lights. We'll get on board here. And, yeah, it looks like we got a lot of utility as soon as we get in. Got our clone chamber. What do we got over here? Looks like a... Oh, that's a shield charger. Okay, yeah, shield part there. It was just turned that way. I wanted to make sure. Looked a little bit like a solar capacitor, but I knew that it wasn't that. Couple cargo boxes there. Got a 10K storage here. Fridge. Another 10K ammo on the other side there. Custom colors, by the way. Very cool. Very cool. The CPU block there. I was trying to figure out if that was a part above it, but that's just cool looking container extensions. And we got our trauma station up over there. Yeah, I think we already talked about that. Armor locker, armor, and O2. We even got a bed over here. Look at that little bed in there. We got Wi-Fi right next to it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And then in and out of the seat, and what's actually pretty limited, but you can see out the front of the tank. You can through a very protected area. I think we got some armored glass here on the inside as well. Plus, I mean, it'd be really hard to hit this wall surface here. So, yeah, it's definitely this build is definitely set up for doing some shooting up of stuff. It's just really, really cool here. I've seen too many like gameplay style HV tanks overall. I mean, you see some now and then, but this is cool to see. Got some flames shooting out of the sides over there as well. Things get kind of hot. Gotta vent that stuff. Oh, wait a minute. No, never mind. I thought that was a door I could open up there. I thought maybe a compartment in here, but nope, I don't think so. That wouldn't make sense to be in there anyway. All right. So unlock level 25, size class 2, 18 fuel tanks, 6 oxygen tanks. This is going to run a long time without a fill-up. 25 forward, 18 strafing, 25 lift, 24 reverse. 25, yeah. It is an HV, so it doesn't need that. It might be the hover boosters. There's something that just kind of throws things off, and I think it's these. I think these are counting as lift. Because it doesn't actually have lift thrusters down here. And it's an HV, so it doesn't lift, really. But it does have these hover boosters, which will allow you to charge up and I think leap upward at some point there. All right, so back to the numbers here. 2 hour, 45-minute build time. So we got 2 heavy cannons, 2 light cannon turrets, 2 medium cannons. Then we got, yeah, quite a lot of guns. More so than I thought I had. Yeah, plus all this stuff. 26 quantum processors, 2 hour and 45-minute build time. Some aluminum. And CPU-wise, okay, it is a higher CPU creation. So it's set at 31,000, using 32,849 of that. Going to translate to a, make sure that's sorted, Core 11 build right now. So it's got 2 quantums installed, and then your Core 9 set up beyond that. Stock shield on here, that's pretty good for HV tank, 25,452. You have some P menu options over here for single cannon internal lights. Oh, I didn't have that on. Really? Aw. Oh yeah, so it lights up a whole lot more than it was. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't have the, wow, there's flashies and glowies and all kinds of stuff going on here. Sorry, I looked at the interior with all that turned off. I don't even know what day or night is outside. But anyway, That's cool. That's cool. And then we got floodlights, single cannon. Storage. We got a 10K ammo bay and an 8K ammo bay. So 18 total, a little over on both of those, actually. Closer to 11 and, yeah, 11 and 8. We'll just call it, yeah, 12K ammo, pretty much. Cargo boxes, we got another controller at 43.75, 4K. And beyond that, I think we're just looking at other boxes. Our protection tank. That's a box there, too. Yeah, very, very cool. HV tank build. Just seeing some block materials. Looks like we got some combat steel going on in here. And just kind of looking at, yeah. It's going to fluctuate. There's some hardened steel. Seen some steel blocks in places, too. So it's going to be very specific on its... where it is, but I would say by looking at the number of combat steel blocks, I would say the base hull material is probably combat steel on this build. You get its tank. It's supposed to be tough and strong like that way. Looks really cool at night too. It kind of lights up. Yeah, very cool. So again, this is the RE2 VST Shockwave MK1 by the Grim Gentleman. Very cool build here. Alright, so the last build today, I think I got, yeah. Okay, this is the one I had a little bit out of order because it was listed as being for RE1, and I wasn't sure if it was going to work in RE2, so I thought I'd spawn it and find out. So this is the EML 850 RE2. No, it's not. That was the, sorry. This is the Gemini RE1 BBC Brazil by Nitromance, if I said that correctly. So this is a nice looking build here. Looks like it's a SV miner. Very clean. Like the color set up on it, white and kind of blue with some blue texture lights and some grays in the mix here and there. A couple mining, mechanical mining drills on the front. Got 3 spotlights. Looks like one of them's not currently on. The other 2 are. Got a place for a turret, I would bet, over here. Seeing a LCD thing over there too. I'm kind of curious if maybe here. Let me check some P menu options. Upgrade ship. Let's turn that on. Oh yeah, and then it tells you to retractable minigun turret. Remove 9 blocks. Remove LCD. So yeah, okay. A place for a turret right up over on the top. Oh yeah, check this out. Oh, that's cool too. Okay, so remove the. So it looks like you can upgrade your thrusters here. Yeah, remove small jet, so you can put in larger thrusters in the back here. Probably even in this other slot right there too, if you really wanted to. And I think you could fit. I don't know how that exactly works out, but obviously you could fit 2 more of these thrusters in there. You can remove these, but I was looking at, like, can you put in like a 2x2x4 thruster there? I don't know. I'd have to look at the how the inside's shaped out too there. That's cool. All right, so let's see what's behind these doors here. So it looks like we got a fridge and access to a generator, and we've got some more stuff down below in here too. Yeah, I think going down this area. Oh yeah, we got a big internal upgrade slot area here. Oh, we got some access doors on the bottom side too. So light shield generator, jump driver. So a place for your what? I was gonna say a place for your warp drive. Oh yeah, that's something. Yeah, a place for your warp drive. For some, I don't know why I just wigged out and thought this was an HV, and I'm like, there's no warp drives for HVs. This is not an HV. This is SV. There. So we got a place for protection tank. Looks like it was built to be very cost conscious on this too. So it does not look like it's going to break the bank. Got some storage controllers in the area here too. So yeah, just a bunch of upgrade slots. Our main core back over there. A lot of ways in and out of here too. Pretty discreet. Like the doors that all go up over here. That's really, really cool. So maybe when I turn on that info LCD setup there, it actually probably opened up a lot of those doors too, I think. That's a really cool option. Again, it takes the author a little bit of extra time to add all that stuff to it and get it rigged up so people grabbing the creation off the workshop know what's going on, basically. And I just want to see if we got our cockpit 65, 62 on hit points on that. Yeah, very cool build. Like just a utility flying SV miner. You can pop in a turret, have a couple. Yeah. Anyway, let's look at some numbers here. Unlock level 10. That is quite low for an SV. Size class 1. 61 forward, 54 strafing, 101 lift, 73 reverse, 42 down. Pretty agile. I got the 2 mechanical drills and a detector. Very inexpensive. 26 minute and 30-second build time. Yeah, that's really cheap for an SV miner. Very cool. CPU is, again, this was listed as RE1. I'm looking at this in RE2. Totally cool. Totally cool with it. So, yeah, you got extra CPU available. Almost 1700 extra CPU available at Core 1. Does not have a shield stock, but obviously a lot of room for upgrade parts. Things like that. Yeah, let's take a look at some storage here. So we got an ammo controller at 2344, harvest controller at 5469. And yeah, then a fridge beyond that. So yeah, very cool. Right to the point. SV miner. You can add a turret for some defense, which is depending on what you're using the miner for, can be very helpful. If you get into an area where there's some drones flying around where you want to get some ore, having ways to shoot them is awfully nice. And also, if you're using this to go out on foot to conquer POIs and things like that, having a turret on the top of your SV that's parked outside of the POI when you're on foot inside it is a really good idea too. So you can blow drones away that will blow up your ship if you weren't paying attention and didn't get back up there in time. So yeah, well thought out. So yeah, very nice creation here again. This is the RE2 VST Shockwave MK1 by the Grim Gentleman. Very cool build. And I think that wraps up this week. Holy crap! There was a lot of ships to look at. I'm glad some of them were a little smaller. I was really scared. I didn't realize how big this ship was. I looked at the what was up on the spotlight there, and I didn't look at the size class. And then I grabbed it, and I was like, "Oh man, this is a 40," and I've got 7 other creations to look at. Oh no! So anyway, it all came out. But these videos have been kind of longer, and honestly, one of these days I'm going to have to do a catch-up additional video. I was looking through new releases again, and there's a lot more to look at. And there's some builds in it I missed from past weeks, and it just feels like let me just throw my gun out. I just can't never keep up. There's so many really cool builds. There's a lot of other ones that really should be looked at as well. But other than that, I'll wrap up this video. And you all have yourself an excellent weekend. Shortly, I'll be in a couple hours from now, at the time of recording this, I will be probably jumping on and starting to play a new server RE2 playthrough. So I'll probably do some videos on that as well. So other than that, you all have yourself a great weekend. I will talk to you later.